Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for the GameCube. I did play a little bit of it, as I mentioned, up to a certain point, just to see what it was like.
Challenge everything.
Okay. I like how I adjusted that volume yesterday, and it didn't stay adjusted. All right. Why is there American flag on the game if it
There was nothing about the starry sky that night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening.
Everyone looks derpy in this. I have to agree with that.
Hagrid, at last. And where did you get that motorbike?
Borrowed it, Professor Dumbledore, sir.
No problems, were there?
No, sir. House was almost destroyed, but I got him out all right.
Nestled in the bundle was a baby, Harry Potter, the boy who lived.
Hagrid looks so good compared to the last
For the next
one.
11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful Aunt Petunia, Uncle Vernon, and Cousin Dudley, the Dursleys.
God, that owl looked like it's
Then
seen
one
better
day,
days.
he received a letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
No derpy Harry looks. Harry looks so derpy. Oh, that was the opening. Okay. So, oh God, options. I think we're fine here. Music volume could probably go down a little bit. Yes, we're accepting this change. It's new game. Yes, this is the GameCube. It looks better than the PlayStation. I'm wondering why. So, preface again, this one came out a year after
Told
Chamber
ya,
of Secrets.
Didn't I, Harry? Told you was famous. Professor Quirrell. Harry, Professor Quirrell will be one of your teachers at Hogwarts.
Potter, can't tell you how pleased I am to meet you.
What sort of magic do you teach, Professor Quirrell?
Defense against the dark arts. Not that you need it, eh, Potter? You'll be getting all your equipment, I suppose. I've got to pick up a new book on vampires myself.
Must get on, lots to buy. Come on, Harry.
Hagrid reminds me of a giant marshmallow in this for some reason. Like, he's all soft edges everywhere.
3 up, 2 across. Right. Stand back, Harry.
They all look scary as hell.
Welcome to Diagon Alley.
Mr. Stay Puft.
Just your wand left from Ollivanders. Oh yeah, and I still haven't got your birthday present.
Hello?
Good afternoon. Ah, yes. Yes. I thought I'd be seeing you soon, Harry Potter. You have your mother's eyes. It seems only yesterday she was in here herself, buying her first wand. 10¼ inches long, swishy, made of willow. Nice wand for charm work. Your father, on the other hand, favored a mahogany wand. Well, I say your father favored it. It's really the wand that chooses the wizard, of course. Well now, Mr. Potter, let's get started, shall we? If you'll kindly follow me.
I kept thinking this one had the storybook too. I guess it doesn't.
Have a look around, Mr. Potter. When you find a wand you like, pick it up, and let's see if it likes you.
Okay, we're actually playing the GameCube version, but it is the same game. It is the same game. The GameCube version is the same one that came out in the Xbox and the PS2. We just finished the PS1 game, and we've already done the PC version a while ago. All 3 of those are different developers. The Game Boy Advance is a different developer as well, and I am looking into playing that one. I do have it. It's going to be a lot more tedious to play. Game Boy Color, I'm not going to play. If you guys want to check it out, the Game Boy Color, I might showcase it just to show it at some point. But it's a turn-based RPG. It was well done. It's just a lot longer to play because it's a turn-based RPG. Flashing icon in the corner of the screen is your Remember All. You can access it at any time by pressing the Z button. When it flashes, it means you have a new task. You can check it now. Let your wand choose you at Ollivander's wand shop. As well as reminding you of tasks, your Remember All shows you the items you have collected in your inventory. You can also check the completed tasks and hints messages that you've already received. Ollivander looks nice. All of the characters in this look pretty nice. It's really weird that the, well, except for the fact that they are also a little derpy at the same time. They're still better. Alright? What is this? What is this one? I want this one. No, I want this one. No, I want to go. Okay. What is this?
Ebony and unicorn hair. 8.5 inches. Springy.
I bet this is Harry's wand.
Stand over there, on that platform, to try your wand.
God, that whistle noise.
My goodness. Definitely not.
I like how he can't keep them. He has to. They have to do this. This one.
Beechwood and dragon heartstring. 9 inches. Nice and flexible. No, definitely not.
So just so you know, it is possible to pick up your correct wand right away. We're not doing that. I'm following this really light-colored wand, which is obviously not Harry's.
Beechwood and dragon.
We're gonna do this.
Beechwood and dragon heartstring. 9 inches. Nice and flexible.
You think Ollivander would be all like, "You've already tried that one, boy," and I'm all like, "Let's blow up your shop some more." Oh, we look at the mess in his shop now. Okay, I don't think it's gonna let us do anything here. Is this it?
Pick it up, and let's see if it chooses you.
Oh my god. I have to listen to you the entire
Ebony
time.
and unicorn.
No, that's not it.
8.5 inches. Springy.
Phoenix core? Phoenix?
Holly and phoenix
There we go.
feather. 11 inches. Nice and supple.
Cat is twitching his foot against your leg. I always thought the movies and even the games made choosing the wand so ridiculously over the top.
Curious. How very curious.
Sorry, but what's curious?
I remember every wand I've ever sold, Mr. Potter. Every single wand. It so happens that the phoenix, whose tail feather is in your wand, gave another feather. Just one other. It is very curious indeed that you should be destined for this wand when its brother. Why, its brother gave you that scar. Yes. Curious indeed how these things happen. The wand chooses the wizard, remember? I think we must expect great things from you, Mr. Potter. After all, he who must not be named did great things. Terrible, yes, but great.
You talk too slow.
Please retrieve the spell book that lies beyond. It will prove most valuable in all that lies ahead.
I'm sorry. Are you qualified to be teaching me magic? You're just a wand shop owner. Ollivander's hands are huge.
Over here, Mr. Potter.
Ollivander, as designed by Warhammer and Blizzard, gain the Flippendo's spellbook. You are not qualified to be doing this. Harry can move along narrow ledges and through narrow gaps. Push Harry until his back is against the wall, then move him sideways. Bertie Bott's beans are found in all kinds of places. Use them to buy things from Fred and George's shop when you get to Hogwarts.
Booger flavor.
Okay, Harry's not going to shut up, by the way, about every jelly bean you pick up in this.
Ugh, liver? Booger flavour. Oh, bogey.
They're all similar flavors. To jump Harry over gaps, run him towards the edge of them, and he will automatically leap across. We're not going to do that. We're going to go down to get some more beans. Because I know there's more down here. He's all like, apparently you need a ladder, you dumb kid. We're like, yes, we do.
Over here, Mr. Potter.
Revolt. Coffee.
Ew. What 11-year-old is like yummy coffee flavored? I don't know about you, but when I was like a kid, coffee was not a delicious flavor to me. How do you know the flavors if he's just collecting them? Because he's eating them as he's doing it. Can you... You're supposed to use them to trade. You know what he's doing? He's picking them up and he's just sucking on them for a bit and then putting them in his pocket.
Spinach flavour.
That was red.
Booger flavour. Fishy. Sardine flavour. Spinach flavour.
The purple one was spinach. You just randomly pick shit. Sometimes you'll want to line the camera up with a jump or quickly see what is in front of Harry. You move the camera back behind him by pressing the camera reset, the L button.
Marmalade. Spinach flavour.
So disconcerting when it does that.
Booger. Ugh. Ugh. Oh,
He's just shoving them all in his mouth. A morning chat.
Booger flavour.
But yeah, no, this game apparently came out in 2003, which was a full year after the Chamber of Secrets for the GameCube and the PS2 had come out. They created this game afterwards. So it definitely doesn't quite fit in.
Spinach flavour. Earwax flavour.
Like,
Fishy. Yuck. Grass flavour.
it's interesting that he says the flavors, but at the same time you're like, shut the fuck up.
Curry.
Oh, yummy. Curry flavored jelly bean. That's what I've always wanted.
Revolting. Vomit flavour.
He sucked on that.
Booger flavour.
As far as I know, he says these out loud the entire game.
Toast.
Yummy toast flavored jelly bean. I don't know about you, but I've always wanted that. Oh my god, where the hell are we going? Oh, A. Hey, grass flavored is not that bad. Get over it. I mean, I like Indian curry. I love curry. But a jelly bean that's flavored after curry? I don't know about that. I hate how if you fall down, you have to go through this entire obstacle course again. Oh my god. Remember those jelly beans that came out from these movies? The Bertie Bott's jelly beans that were made by the Jelly Belly company? Like, I mean, they were great for it. I never tried them because they did try and mimic some of those disgusting flavors, I know. They still sell them. You can still get Bertie Bott's flavored beans. They sell them at the Universal theme parks. Are you kidding me? How do I... What am I missing? I did this last night and I got through this room so quickly. I was all like, okay, I'm not gonna have problems with this. What do I promptly have? Problems. Of course, Jelly Belly made it. They mean Bean Boozled as well. I don't know what Bean Boozled is though. Oh my god. Okay, so if he falls down as a result of those, Are you kidding? I like how Ollivander's all like, hey kid, come over here. And it's just all like, giggle, giggle, I hope this kid dies. You're like, what? And he's like, what? There's just all types of what? Bean Boozled was the knockoff brand.
Coconut.
Probably still do. No, they still make
bravo.
them.
Yes, indeed. Oh, very good. Well done, Mr. Potter. Once you learn some more powerful magic, you'll be able to cast more powerful Flipendo knockback jinxes.
You have a new spell, Flipendo. You can assign it to B, Y, or X by pressing the button now. Spells or equipment could also be assigned in the inventory screen. Oh, Bean Boozled is that one game, isn't it? Where one of them is really good tasting, the other one's crappy, and you have to choose which one you're going to eat. This knockback jinx is the most utilitarian of spells that will allow the caster to knock back an opponent or object that can be used to push and activate certain magically charmed switches. Like many spells, Flipendo can be targeted by using the right button. So we're going to attach it there.
If you'd kindly follow me.
Oh, yeah. No, I think Bean Boozled was their own attempt at taking the concept of birdie bots and then turning it into a game. And then being able to charge people money for it. They still very much make the birdie bots to every flavored jelly beans because those are at the theme parks. You can still buy them. Certain objects such as glass jars can be smashed using Flipendo to release bonuses or reveal switches. Certain objects can be searched. Press A to see what's inside. Or you just break them.
Coconut.
Smash some objects to find the way out. I like how you have to pick the spells in this one.
Spinach flavor.
When I had a friend who had this game a long time ago, and I never really got to see him play much of it, just bare minimum. And I always thought it was really cool looking.
Bogey.
So I've always wanted to play this one. Can you go in there? Oh, you can't. Well, no. There are many chests hidden around Hogwarts. Search them to find items you might need on your adventure. Keep an eye out for the gold chests as these contain more valuable rewards. It's not a game, but was a challenge for a while.
A wizard card.
If I remember, the ones that I saw came in packets that were sort of like a cardboard punch-out that would have two beans
Felix
that looked exactly the same color.
1447 to 1508.
Inventor of cheering
Inventor
charms.
of cheering charms.
Yeah, we're not. Okay. If it's the ones I'm thinking of, yeah, Bean Boozled was the... You would get like a punch-out, you'd have two beans of the exact same color. It'd be like red, they'd be two red jelly beans. One of them would be cherry flavored and the other one would be like habanero or something. And you had to guess which one was which. It was just a 50-50 chance. I don't think Bean Boozled had at the time for this one, Phoenix, but I mean, seriously.
These three large shields on the far wall can be flipped using your Flipendo knockback jinx. Flip them in the correct order.
Yeah, no, the ones I saw, Meaty, were directly a game. It was like a little game cardboard thing that you would buy. It'd come in a large flat sheet that was inside of a small flat box. And it would have multiple little sections on the sheet that would have a little plastic container attached to the cardboard that would have two jelly beans in it, and it would tell you what the flavors were. But you didn't know which one was which, and it wouldn't tell you which was which. You just had to play and guess, and you were supposed the game was meant for you to sit down with another friend and for you each to take a bean and then to figure it out. Target an object, press the target button. If more targets are nearby, you can cycle through them by quickly pressing the target button again.
Before continuing, it may be wise to collect the Folio Bruti.
But I forgot about those until you mentioned them. The moment you mentioned them and you said, oh yeah, it was like a challenge thing, I was like, I saw those. And they specifically were marketing them as their own game at the time, too. This is the Folio Brutai, a book of beasts. This book shows the name and appearance of each beast you may encounter in your adventures. The Folio Brutai will teach you their strengths and weaknesses. The imp is sometimes confused with a pixie. They're of a similar height and both have a slapstick sense of humor. Imps are vicious little creatures. You will need to use flipendo to knock them back before picking them up and throwing them into a hole like a gnome or into an open cage. And then nothing else. I wonder if we're going to encounter imps. You want to stay to watch Controlled, but you're too tired? Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm going to start it in like an hour. I like how Ollivander just walks past them.
These imps can be a nuisance. Try knocking them over with flipendo. Then pick them up and lock them in the cages.
Why don't you do this? This is your shop. Here. Incarceration for life. Oh, God. I'm stuck. Harry? Harry's broken. Harry Potter broke. I can't move him. Oh my God, I can't move him! It's not the emulator, it's the game. There's a bug in it, apparently. Oh my God. That's why I saved it. And the game breaks, seriously. I'm hoping that reloading will unstuck him. The boy's invincible. Seriously. I know it's not the emulator because I've been through this part at least 2 to 3 times when I was testing it out. And I've never had that happen. But I've also never tried getting one of the imps as it was getting up. So Harry got stuck holding an invisible imp. Oh no.
These imps can be a nuisance.
They're not.
Try knocking them over with flipendo. Then pick them up and lock them in the cages.
There. You're a horrible little thing. Incarceration for you. I like how it's all like... Pressing the left trigger will put the camera behind Harry. It doesn't. If the camera can't go behind Harry, it goes in front of him. It's horrible.
If you'd kindly follow me.
You still need to finish this. I don't even know what that is.
A wizard card!
Congratulations, Harry. Winner of the All England Wizarding Duel. You know, we're not going to do that because the thing wants to read it. So one thing I've noticed is if you're too close to something under you that you're not supposed to be on, like the cage or something, the game just defaults to you climbing back up. Because I had that last night when I was testing it. Oh, Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Pasty.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider wasn't horrible, but there's so many problems with the story.
Cake.
Like, I don't know what the hell was wrong with that design team when they were making any of the Tomb Raider games. Like, the first reboot was decent, and then after that, it's like they just went off on the La La Land. I like how your first magic lesson is with Ollivander, the guy who's not qualified to teach first years.
You need to target the shear on this device and continue to cast Flipendo at it until the central section locks into place.
Bye, Zethia. Go take a nap.
Try and keep up, Mr. Potter. You must keep the shield targeted. Well done, Mr. Potter.
I mean, we'll find out how good this one is. I don't know anything about it, like I said, other than what little I've seen, and I like the look of it, and I like the overall feel of it. Oh, no, Harry. And his wand ate the book. So, like, you should read this. No.
With the knowledge contained in this book, you'll be able to cast more powerful spells.
If only you could read it.
Here's a helpful hint from the book, just for you.
Since you ate it.
Build up the power on your wand, but be careful. Don't overpower your spells, or you could end up in a spot of trouble.
Yeah, I'm probably starting control around 1 o'clock. I'm not having a hard time set on it, but around 1. I would start it now, but 4.5 hours of control could be a lot of control.
This time, I'd like you to power up the Flipendo spell before casting it. Like this.
Harry's gonna show up at school with more training than the second year. Seriously.
Flipendo! 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 Flipendo!
Nintendo. What if there's a liner shot?
Done, Mr. Potter.
It's the beginning of the school year. There are 101 wizard cards to be collected and traded. Increase your stamina bar by filling pages in your Folio Magi. It's the first perfect amount of time for control.
Medieval, dates unknown. Co-founder of Hogwarts. Gave his name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses.
If you'd kindly follow me.
Which one? Starting it at 1? Probably lined down the block full of people trying to buy a new wand. All the first years who need to get to school. Harry getting some special treatment training before starting school. Ollivander's all like, oh yes, I get to like deal with this kid.
Happy birthday, Harry.
Got me a bird.
Beautiful. What's her name?
Her name's Hedwig, and she's yours to keep.
Can I return her for a cat?
We best be going now. The Hogwarts Express is leaving very soon, and you don't want to miss it.
The train slowed right down and finally stopped. They followed Hagrid down to the edge of a great black lake. The fleet of little boats moved off all at once, gliding across the lake, which was as smooth as glass. Everyone was silent until...
I think that's Neville. He's just so fucking weird looking.
One by one, each of the first years was sorted into his or her house. And what of Harry Potter?
Not Slytherin. Not Slytherin.
Not Slytherin, eh? Are you sure? You could be great, you know. It's all here, in your head. No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor.
Hey, Harry.
Hello.
I'm Ron Weasley. I'm in Gryffindor too. It's no surprise, really. All my brothers are in Gryffindor. So, why do you think Professor Dumbledore put the 3rd floor out of bounds?
I really don't know.
Come on, we've got to follow that prefect.
It's odd, because he usually gives us a reason why we're not allowed to go somewhere. I do think he might have told us prefects at least.
That prefect's Percy, my other brother.
How many brothers have you got?
Too many.
My name's Hermione Granger, by the way. And you are?
Ron. Ron Weasley.
Pleasure. You've got something on your nose. You must be Harry Potter. I know all about you, of course.
Look out! Filch's coming. We'd better go.
What is that Pokemon hair on the prefects? Ron sounds, when Ron talks, it sounds like he has a giant gumball stuck in his cheek while he's talking. Hello, I'm Ron Weasley.
Gryffindors, follow me, please. Keep up.
Since when does the Sorting Hat care about what the wearer wants?
We'd better follow Percy up to the Gryffindor common room.
It always did
Keep
with
up,
Harry.
please, and follow me. Quickly now, come on.
And apparently, I think they said in order to be... I don't remember. I thought I heard someone say that the Sorting Hat would only put you in one particular house if you asked for it. I think it was Gryffindor. But that may not be the case. Because, I mean, the Sorting Hat does sit there and say, oh, Gryffindor or Slytherin. It doesn't know which to put him in. We're gonna go this way. We're going this way. We're just ignoring that kid Percy. What are all these other kids doing? Fucking all...
Nintendo!
Griff Gang for life! Griff Gang for life! He gives everyone 2 options. Doesn't it? I mean, it does. It never really did 2 options for people, as far as we know. It couldn't figure out what to do with Harry. Because it even like just before, it even said in the books that the Sorting Hat had barely touched the hairs on Draco's head when it screamed out Slytherin for him. And the movies are the only times where they ever made it that Harry ended up talking out loud to the Sorting Hat, because the Sorting Hat kind of spoke in their heads. I thought it only listens to you if you can't decide between the two. I don't know. I mean, any of that lore she probably made after the fact, and I'm just like a giant shoulder stroke because none of the books really goes into it that heavily.
I must go to the common room.
I go this way. Random thoughts about Slytherins living underground. They need vitamin C pills. Well, they only live in the their common room is in the dungeons. And their dorms are in the dungeons. They still come outside.
This is the most direct path to the dormitory. Oh, and keep an eye on the staircases. They like to change.
Candy, so much Birdie Bots. It's only when it's 50-50. Yeah, Slytherin common room and dorms are in the big dungeons. They've always been in the dungeons, and they even place them in the dungeons in the games. I want this. Percy's all like, keep up. I'm all like opening up random chests. Dumbledore.
A wizard card.
All the wizard cards look the same when you pick them up, I think. Yeah, it doesn't.
Nintendo!
First floor transfiguration. Let's go.
Keep up,
Let's go.
And follow me.
Let's
Quickly
go.
Now, come on.
Let's go. Let's go. Hi, Dark and Link.
Peeves, a poltergeist.
Harry's place.
Ooh, ickle firsties. What fun.
Go away, Peeves, or the Baron will hear about this. I mean it.
I mean, it's very likely that it was the Sorting Hat was.
You want to watch out for Peeves. The bloody Baron's the only one who can control him. He won't even listen to us prefects.
You have beautiful, like, Barbie doll Ken hair. Yeah, I can see that the Harry being a Horcrux is being part of the reason why the Sorting Hat was confused, because it was like seeing part of Voldemort. She already knew the basic ending of the books by the first book, from what I remember. I mean, that's partly why Ollivander goes into the whole explanation of it's really weird that Harry picked the same wand, using the same tail feather of a phoenix that Voldemort had picked.
Keep up, please, and follow me. Quickly now, come on.
Over here, Harry.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Hello, Harry. I'm so glad I got sorted into Gryffindor like my brothers.
Keep up, please, and
Tiger.
follow me. Quickly now, come on.
Thank you, Chris.
Keep up, please. And
I'm trying to talk to her. You stop it. You stop it. Going in this door without you. Tiger is rubbing up against me. Well, his talking to snakes was because part of Voldemort's soul was in him.
Follow me, everyone. Keep up.
Putters. Tiger's rubbing on me. He just woke up. He's like, oh, okay, rub. Arithmancy. Oh my god, arithmancy. I'm so looking forward to that. I'm not. Bye. Okay, I can't go through there. He does want love, and I'm reaching down and petting him.
Gather
getting
round
scritches.
Password?
We're only 3 first years with him.
You need a password to enter the common room. This year, it's Caput Draconis.
Caput Draconis.
Well done, young Gryffindor. That is indeed the correct password.
Thanks, Harry.
Everyone just leaves Harry outside. Why does she look so thin?
Password? Password?
Caput Draconis.
They had so many references for that portrait and they didn't use any of them.
Hey, Harry. Fred and George just set up a shop. You can trade all kinds of things with them for spells and really wicked stuff.
Wow, I must go and see them. Where are they?
Go through that door and through the reading room. There's a portrait on the other side.
What's the password? Pig snout. Oh, and watch out for Percy. He hates being disturbed when he's studying. You'll need to stay out of his way. If you're careful, you should be able to creep past him.
Visit Fred and George. Oh, oh my god. What is always funny for you is they don't really know how to do muggle math and so on, and they have an arithmancy thing. I thought they know how to do math. They have to know basic math. Don't they? Famous magical theoretician. That's nice. Yeah.
Curry.
Oh, yay, Curry. Look at that. That's Hermione's hair. She wants to look like this.
You really should go and see Fred and George, Harry. They've got some brilliant stuff to trade.
Did I ask for your help, kid who barely introduced himself to me?
Chocolate.
He's all like, that's my brother, Percy. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm a wizard. I didn't hear you get an owl. So like, but I own one. It's scraggy and dying. You want that hair? Here we go. Oh my god. Sneak, press forward gently on the control stick. To keep a low profile, you can sneak by pressing Harry up against walls, peek around corners using the control stick. You can also cast a spell while sneaking.
What was that?
God. Ah!
What was that? Hey!
Ah! Oh God!
Hey!
Oh God! It's so weird to you they've used assets for the other earlier PC games. I don't... Wait, which ones? What are you seeing? Because I didn't see any of the assets. Are you talking about, like, portrait pictures? It's possible. I mean, they might have had certain assets that were passed between them.
Huh?
Hi.
Locomotor Mortis!
God. Portrait pictures and Peeves. Peeves is not the same as the PC game at all. Totally different looking. Peeves in the PC game has a red coat. And he doesn't have a wig on. This one has like a old white wig, like a powdered wig, and he's wearing a ruffled collar, and he has a blue outfit.
Huh? Come here.
No.
Come here.
No.
Pig snout.
Come here. Hey.
Hello, Harry. We were wondering when you'd turn up. Welcome to our shop. Feel free to browse our extensive range of wizard wheezes and magical merchandise. Everything priced at reasonable rates in the only currency universally accepted throughout Hogwarts, Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. And as a special bonus, for just 10 beans you can have a dip into this chest and receive a special prize.
Wow, I've got to try this.
It sounds like fun, yes. But then, you haven't put your hand in yet.
Have a good look around, Harry. And if you want to buy anything, just ask.
Can I use the bathroom instead? The door is mostly closed, honey. I can't close it anymore. If I close it, kitties cannot get in and out.
Albert Gunny, the inventor of the dung bomb. How much is that?
It'll cost 30 beans.
Wait, what's the point in all the...
Nintendo!
You don't think they were in Muggle school? You think they were homeschooled by the parents other than Muggle Baron and Half-Bloods who lived at... Wait, which one are you talking about? I don't remember Peeves looking like like how he looks in here in Chamber of the Secrets. I'd have to look at my old gameplay and just double check it. They're selling everything, but what's in this chest? We're just gonna take it.
A wizard card!
Like, do the wizard cards do anything in this one? Oh, the math stuff.
Chauncey Aldridge.
What are all these books anyways? Completed tasks and hints. School records. Okay. Spellbook. Folio Bruti. Standard Book of Spells. Which probably has... By Miranda Goshawk. Once he or she has acquired this volume, the more advanced student will be able to build up and sustain magical power at the tip of their wand before it is released. When mastered, this technique enables far more powerful spells to be cast. Whatever. Okay. So that's what we ended up finding. That entire book holds that one bit of information. That's it. What's this?
How much is a pack of stink pellets?
It'll cost 20 beans. Stink pellets are a great way to stop prefects catching you. But I didn't tell you that, did I?
Okay, what's this?
Dung bombs!
Oh, it's just a random chance of something.
How much is the Edgar Strulger card?
It'll cost 30 beans.
I mean, I'm not...
Come back as often as you like, Harry.
I
We'll
definitely
be
want to double check it, because I don't remember him looking like that, but you might be entirely right.
Hey!
No.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I like the fact that Percy is petrifying you. Now, keep in mind, according to Ron, not because you're out of bed at
Okay, Harry,
after hours.
it's been a long day. I'm really tired. and I'm off to bed.
But because he doesn't want you to bother him. Which means Percy's a dick. Let's go, little red-headed boy. When you've completed all your tasks for one day, you'll be given the option to end day in your Remember All. At this point, you can continue to explore the world, or you can decide to end day, night, and the next day's adventure can then begin. That's kind of cute. Do you have to go back here? Or can you just do it anywhere? We'll find out eventually. You don't think the full wizard-blooded families will want their kids interacting with normal kids? No, they went to Hogwarts. What are you talking about? Like, they all basically went to wizarding school. We never ever heard of any kids, though I wouldn't doubt it, and it'd be easy enough to sit there and say some of the kids could have been homeschooled. For the most part, all the kids always went to a wizarding school. Percy's a dick that needs to get some. Muggles? Oh, to Muggle school? Well, I mean, Hermione would have gone to, like, a normal
Morning,
Muggle school in the beginning.
Do you know what class we've got first? It's potions, Harry. Ron can show you the way. Have you seen this notice board? I'm sure if you can find some of these missing things, you'll be rewarded.
Oh, you're talking about the kids before they actually go to wizarding school. I don't know. That is a good question. Like, who would have spent the time teaching them to read or anything? Lost. Copy of Magical Theory by Aldebert Waffling. Could be anywhere on the grounds. If found, please return to this notice board.
Hello, Ron. It's potions first, isn't it?
I think it's down in one of the dungeons. Follow me, Harry.
No, I know what you're saying. You know what? I don't know. It doesn't make sense that they would all be homeschooled, so who knows? I just don't think she ever covered it.
Toast.
I mean, you're not going to have every tiny little detail about a world covered in a series of books when the books are supposed to focus on Harry within Wizarding World. I mean, the assumption that Hermione ended up going to a Muggle school before attending Hogwarts is probably very accurate, but as far as like the Weasleys, where they went beforehand, shoulder shrugged. Don't know, never explained, doesn't really matter. Children. Look at this little girl. She's sad. Look at her. She's like gonna cry or something. Where is she? Come here. She just looks like she's just sad at life. She's all like, I'm in Gryffindor. And they're all like, me too. Like, flipendo her. Griff gang for life.
Flipendo!
Just goes over her head. Every other student's all like, what spell are you learning? Oh, I learned it at Ollivander's. Ollivander gave you private lessons? Yeah, shut the fuck up. Better than all of you. Let's go, Ron. I like how Ron can't, like, initiate opening a door. He's all like, Harry, you're my bitch. Open my doors for me. I do like the fact that you have to go down the grand staircase in this one, though. I mean, like we said, this one did come out after Chamber of Secrets came out, so I mean, it makes enough sense that it was a little bit more fleshed out than the previous, like, Sorcerer's Stone games. I mean, if it's using a similar engine and similar graphical quality as the Chamber of Secrets version, it probably is using a very similar layout to this. Gave Harry some very private lessons. Stop it! You're right, but stop it! What's this? Where does this go? Why is everyone why are we just running into Gryffindors right now? Game's all like, fuck all the rest of them. Oh, we're gonna have Draco being a dick to us? Oh.
Welcome to Hogwarts. Hogwarts has 4 houses. They are Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. The hourglasses show which house has the greatest number of house points on any day.
Ravenclaw in last place.
Your house will be like your family. Your triumphs will earn you points. Any rule breaking and you will lose points.
Neville looks like he needs to get some sun.
The house with the most points is awarded the House Cup. And let me tell you, it's about time Gryffindor won. Please try and remember, only prefects and teachers can award house points. And they can also take them away.
Did she just show fit? She just be all like, I'm gonna teach you all about these house points, but I'm gonna show favoritism.
Potions is in the dungeons. We don't want to be late.
There were 2 girls in the cutscene. One of them was a Slytherin, and the other one was like Gryffindor, and they both had the same face but different color hair. Oh my god. Broom closet. Can we go in here? I mean, graphically, this game is pretty...
Want to trade a wizard card, Harry?
What?
Want to trade a wizard card, Harry? You can't trade unless you have spare wizard cards.
Oh, that's kind of cool. That's... We love reusing textures over and over again, seriously. Well, I mean, it's probably using almost everything that came from Chamber of Secrets. It'd be a lot easier. And it feels like Hogwarts is pretty well fleshed out. I like the look of it. It looks really cool. And I have to say, a lot of the games that came out in the Game Boy, I really like the feel and look of them. While they're very cartoony in a lot of respects, I always enjoyed the aesthetic of a lot of the games that came out in GameCube. I know this was on the PS2 and Xbox too, but it has that feel. Camel Leopard, thank you for the follow. Get your wizard cards. Griff Gang for life! Oh, I hit Hermione. Goodbye, you two. Going this way. They're all like, but potions class. I'm all like, did you ever hear about exploring, you dumbasses? I'd take some of Snape's shit. Hogwarts looks great, but it's so marbly. Don't you what did you want it to be? Stone? Guess what marble is? Stone! I'm gonna break this. I'm gonna break this.
Yuck! Grass fishy! Sardine flavor!
I'm gonna announce every fucking bean I get in this game.
Fishy! Sardine flavor!
Every fucking jelly bean.
Mmm, coffee. Mmm, coconut.
Every fucking jelly bean. I have a feeling I'm going to be able to turn those on at some point with a spell.
Ugh,
Try it. Why is he finding more gross ones than normal good ones?
Revolting! Vomit flavor!
Maybe you should stop eating these.
Ugh, liver?
Just remember, he's supposed to be trading these, and what is he doing? He's probably putting them all in his mouth, sucking for a good amount of time, and then sticking them in his pocket, going, I'll give this to Fred and George later.
Yuck! Grass flavor!
Can you find a normal flavor?
Oh, bogey!
No. Oh, Tiger.
Booger flavor!
Oh my god. Why are you stuck up there?
Booger flavor.
just Harry has the worst luck. They're all like, there's some delicious flavors, like chocolate and cotton candy. He's like, booger flavor, vomit, oh, grass.
Earwax flavor.
Tiger's headbutting. I am finding it funny that he's finding all gross ones right now.
A wizard card.
Plays rhythm guitar with a popular wizarding band, the Weird Sisters. Can't go in there. Not yet, if at all. If I remember correctly, casting the Lumos spell, at least in this one, actually lights up the tip of your wand and actually sheds light, and I love that fact of this game. Fucking hell.
Toast!
What good what he has tastes like toast. You know, burnt bread. Pussies is the new game. Stop it.
Double potions with the Slytherins. Snape's head of the Slytherin house.
Tiger.
They say he always favours them. We'll be able to see if it's true.
Tiger. Oh, Draco Malfoy.
It's true then. Harry Potter's come to Hogwarts. This is Crabbe, and this is Goyle.
I mean, they would have announced
him.
him
My name is Malfoy.
at the beginning.
Draco Malfoy. Think my name's funny, do you? No need to ask yours. Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a Weasley. You'll soon find out that some wizarding families are better than others,
Tiger.
Potter. You don't want to go making friends with the wrong sort. I can help you there.
I think I can tell who the wrong sort are for myself, thanks.
Putters.
Buzz off, Potter.
Tiger's like super hardcore rubbing all over my feet. I'm the entire cutscene I was reaching down and petting him and he's just purring so hard and he won't stop. He's just right, Tiger, stop it. He's rubbing his face on the cord. Putters.
You are here to learn the subtle science and exact art of potion making.
Snape.
As there is little foolish wand-waving here, many of you will hardly believe this is magic.
You're so anorexic.
I expect you will really understand the beauty of this softly simmering cauldron with its shimmering fumes, the delicate power of liquids that creep through human veins, bewitching the mind, ensnaring the senses. I can teach you how to bottle fame, brew glory, even stop a death. If you aren't as big a bunch of dunderheads as I usually have to teach. Today, you will learn how to mix a Wiggenweld healing potion.
Oh my god, a Wiggenweld healing potion.
Following 3 ingredients.
Asphodel powdered root is a potion
dittany,
ingredient. Oh.
Wiggentree bark.
Okay.
Failure will be severely punished. The groundskeeper, Hagrid, may be able to help you with the first ingredient. Make sure you have these ingredients for your next potions lesson. It's Defense Against the Dark Arts with Professor Quirrell next. Class dismissed.
Everyone looks like they have like slightly shiny Daedalus skin. It is just you. He definitely does not look like a tall Lord Farquaad. He is a frickin' Baldur's Gate 3 character, however. Looks like a short-ass Lord Farquaad. It's fucking creepy.
Mr. Potter, you are testing my patience. Now get to your next lesson.
What is my next lesson? I'm too busy running around with my green glowing wand. I just got a game called Immortal Realm Vampire Wars. No, I know
all those
nothing.
Ingredients in time for the next potions lesson. We've got Defense Against the Dark Arts on the 3rd floor now.
Where did you get it from? Defense Against the Dark Arts on the 3rd floor. Let's go. Everyone has to wait for Harry to open the door. I mean, it makes more sense than them running ahead. The PC game, I love how Ron's all like, follow me, and then just runs off into the distance, and if you don't keep up with him, good luck. Go find him on your own. He does it in the Game Boy Advance, too. Him and Hermione are just like, follow me, and they're off the screen before the game allows you to move, and you have to figure out where they're running. Nintendo. Who let Harry get a hold of the cocaine? It's one funny hat short of Lord Farquaad. See, someone agrees with you. No one else's wand glows like Harry's. Like, look at Hermione. Does she even have her wand out? She does. It doesn't glow. Where is fucking Ron? Where is that idiot? Gosh, Harry, you weren't supposed to use what you sell. Random kid. Ron is dead. What the fuck? This is a whole bunch of them.
A wizard card pack.
What did that have?
Gwendolyn the Weird.
Oh, it's gonna show me every single one.
Shingleton.
Self-starting Carlton.
Oswald Beamish.
Oh my god, it's just all like, I hope you can remember
Platt.
this. He was a serial goblin killer. That's horrible. They're all like, yeah, let's celebrate this guy. Nothing to cast on. What is this? Professor Dumbledore's office. Dumbledore! It's the Forbidden Corridor. Beautiful picture. I mean, the world is really pretty. Okay, let's find out what this little bitch wants. What do you want?
No doubt. You'll soon be completing your collection, Harry.
Don't talk to me. You're just full of worthless information. Oh. Hermione, I can't get back up there. Stuck. What is this? Library annex. Classroom for charms. Who the fuck puts a slide in here? Okay.
Peppermint.
Can't get that.
Oh, bogey.
I don't even know where I am. Why are there imps here? I'm gonna incarcerate you so hard. I'm gonna find a way to incarcerate you so hard. Get in here. Both of you. Oh. Cards are the same as in Chamber of Secrets. Don't remember where the same. Whether where they were. Yeah, no, they're the same cards. They reuse the cards over and over and over.
Curry.
Toast jelly bean and curry jelly bean. Yummy. You meant the pictures? Yeah, no, the pictures are reused assets. Remember, even though it was all different development teams, EA did have control over all of them and was the producer, so they probably had stuff that they passed between the different development teams.
Oh, sprouts.
I mean, it'd make a lot more sense to be passing them between the development teams. It saves time and money.
Peppermint.
Well, it saves time, and time is money, so.
Coconut.
Pick these up. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my. This castle really wants you to be able to search it. It's another pack of cards.
A wizard card pack.
Paracelsus. Chauncey Aldridge. Felix Summerby. Gifford Ollerton. Ignatia Wildsmith.
Nice. Hermione's all like, where did Harry go to? Harry's just like, hee hee hee. I found a hole in a wall. I'm gonna climb into it. Where is this? Is this the... Where are we? What is this? History of Magic classroom. Let's go in the History of Magic classroom. Think we're gonna have the ghost teacher in here? Oh my god, it's an actual... There's a lot more to like just search in this one than in the previous Sorcerer's Stones. Can't pick up any of those. They just don't exist. What the fuck? Am I maxed out on these or something? Oh, you can only carry 50. Harry will miss his class, whatever. We need to go spend these. I'm assuming this is the way back to important places. Hermione's all like, where did he go? Look at this guy with the red beard and the black hair. He's right here too. They've reused the same portraits over and over and over, but they at least spread them out.
Defense Against the Dark Arts class on floor 3.
Shut up. The opening door animation lasts so long as in the first Resident Evil games. They probably are doing the same thing as they did in the first Resident Evil games, though. They're probably masking a loading screen for the areas. Because that's why the doors were like that in the first Resident Evil game.
Caput Draconis.
If you play the original Resident Evil on the PC, where the game could be completely loaded onto your hard drive, you can actually press the action button to skip past the door animations because all of that information is already loaded on the hard drive. And so the loading required for each of the rooms in the Resident Evil didn't take as long as they did in the PlayStation. So you didn't need those animations. They were there just because they had always been there. No, stop.
Pig snout.
Hermione doesn't mind because it gave her time to get away with killing Ron. She's like, now I can get rid of this annoying child. But collecting these is pointless when they're not here. So they're only here at night. That's interesting. Alright, so off to Defense Against the Dark Arts then. We're stuck. We don't need any more beans because I guess you need a bigger bean bag. Yeah, bean bag. Can you imagine that the little pouch that Harry's keeping all of his Birdie Bots every flavored beans in is probably one giant solid rock from all the beans having melted together since he was sticking them all in his mouth and sucking for a bit before sticking them all in the same bag? So they're probably all like fused together into one giant round mass. So when Fred and George say they need like 10 beans, Harry picks it out and he just like peels one off and flicks it into the distance because that's how much pressure he has to apply just to separate them from the ball. You're worried I'll have beans in the classes? Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It seems like you get an abundance of beans. And based on what I could see, I think a lot of these bean sections regenerate every single day.
Harry, this lesson is with Professor Quirrell. I've been really looking forward to it.
Really? You love the sucking beans lore. I mean, it sounds about right, right? It's just one giant room for nothing.
Good day, class. Today we are going to have a most illuminating experience when we learn the wand lighting spell.
Yay!
Not only can this light be used to illuminate dark areas, but it is also used to reveal secrets. Lumos is also a useful spell to use against spectral beasts, such as Gytrashes and ghosts.
I'm sorry, what?
Provided you bathe them in the light of your wand. To learn the spell, you must each enter the spell challenge. Neville, how about you first?
That's Neville. He's dead. Oh.
Potter, your turn. The Lumos spell book is located on the other side of the crawl space. Find it and the spell will be yours. You must then return here to the classroom.
This is Quirrell's a really bad attempt at killing off Harry without having to get Voldemort involved. He's all like, climb through this tiny hole, kid. It's like, oh, thank God he's gonna die. I mean, he doesn't know magic yet. Little does he know that Ollivander gave us private lessons. This is the hair cutting salon. What the fuck is this? Folio Bruti. General unnamed non-specific ghosts haunting the classrooms and corridors of Hogwarts. Not house ghosts like Nearly Headless Nick. Ghosts are only hurt by the light directed from a Lumos spell. Oops. God damn it. What else? That's it? That's not a spell book. That's not a spell book.
A cauldron cake.
I'm so glad I have a cauldron cake. What do I do with these? Like, seriously, what do I do with a cauldron cake? Dung bombs. What do you do with these? Sure, I'll put it there. Gain the Lumos spellbook. Oh, that's right. We have to get the book of magical theory or whatever. How? None of this looks safe for children. Dear Professor. Like... This is not safe. Professor Quirrell sent us here? This is not safe. He's trying to get the children killed. My theory was correct. Jumping in the abyss. Let's see, pumpkin pasty. I look at the pumpkin pasty. It looked like, you know what it looks like? It looks like Halloween pumpkin candies. Wow. see. Would you like incarceration for life? Why are you up and moving? How did... Damn it. I'm really upset that this game will not let me throw it over the ledge and into its eventual death. Just like that, Harry became Lara Croft. Our health is not doing very good. Fucking kidding me, Harry. I'm all like, okay, I'll go grab that. He just throws himself into the abyss. God.
That's a challenge shield, Mr. Potter. You need to collect them all for the highest grade.
When I had Harry do that, I must have hit a ledge slightly and he threw himself off into the abyss. Oh my god. There is nothing okay with this. Quirrell is trying to get us killed. Just jumping into the abyss is not Tomb Raiders. I don't know what you're talking about. Totally Tomb Raider. This looks like a tomb. Look at that. So there's a floor there. This is all pumpkin pieces. Oh, cauldron cakes. Yummy. The thing. Owl treats can be fed to owls to encourage them to do favors for you. Okay.
A pumpkin pasty.
A pumpkin pasty. I'm kind of upset that he can't hit those guys. Let's climb with our wand out. This is what wizards do, Harry. You know what else they can do? Wingardium Leviosa. Do you know what you can't do? Wingardium Leviosa. Oh my god. I said let go. You dumbass. Let go. So like, I'm a first here. We know. Harry eats his wand. Sticks it in his mouth. Sucks on it. It says, this tastes like wood and a nice varnish. Well then. Professor Quirrell designed this in his free time. Oh. So if I had moved that over there first. Oops. Well then.
A pumpkin pasty.
A pumpkin pasty. He needs to announce everything. Everything he encounters needs to be announced. Is that for an owl? Oh. That's for that. So we have a way up. That seems totally normal. Legitimate. Sure. Let's go up. Oh, okay, it's timed. I see. So obviously this way, we're gonna have an imp down there. We're gonna have to throw in, and that's gonna make that cage climbable. We're You're in such a silly state, everything in this game seems funny to you. It's like bursting flames, seriously. That sounds about right, Akami. Hi.
A pumpkin pasty.
Beautiful. Isaac sits in Twitch, usually in here during his free time, so like when he's in between calls, it keeps him sane. I mean, at least the puzzles in this are better thought out. Like, I'm more interested in them. It was pointless for me to go up there just because it was Birdie Botch jelly beans, which I definitely don't need. But I'll Hedwig.
Hedwig!
We have to feed her to coax her to do stuff for us. She won't come down unless we have this. Axio Hedwig. Just say Axio from now on. Bodhi and Tiger playing in his office sounds about right. That's just we just had a rat in our pocket. We found it earlier. It was an owl treat. It was just a full-blown rat. We just stuck it in our pocket. Full-blown rat treat. Hold on. At what point are we gonna have an imp down here that we can then throw into this? Because that's a challenge shield right there. Here. There we go. Are you kidding? Carrie. Carrie. Thank you. Remember seeing those perches and being annoyed when they didn't have food? I mean, you find the food. I found the food in this level. It's so angry. It's like incarcerated for life. And this is why I came in here. Same pocket as the beans. For the... No, well, the beans are in their own bag. But yeah, same pocket. I'm assuming the saliva and bean juice is leaking through that bag and probably got all over the rat anyways. Oh, he wore jellyfish for a hat. That's nice. We don't know why.
Nintendo!
You often miss the food. You were so unobservant. I mean, most kids that would have played this at the time probably would have been. Okay, so this probably goes up immediately once you go up it. Now let's climb all the way up in this super high ladder. Watch as some kid gets tired on the way up and then just slips and falls all the way down. I wonder if Professor Quirrell would be upset. Probably not. This whole thing is just one giant ploy to get Harry killed. Get over here. Get in jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Is there anything up there that I need to find? All I want to know. Does not look like it. Can I even get up there? No. Challenge shield. Just hiding behind a bookcase. Is there another one over here? No, I'm worried about Harry at this point. I would be terrified of what will happen to Harry if he was in this situation. He's probably gonna die. I mean, he's about to be attacked by ghosts, I'm assuming, because we're about to pick up his Lumos spellbook. Alright, now the tip of our wand can glow even brighter. Now that you're out of the cage, we can set some death-defying things after you. If correctly incanted, Lumos will cast light in the immediate vicinity of the caster. Lumos can also be used to illuminate unseen entrances. It is little known fact that certain areas of the gloomier parts of Hogwarts may be explored by casting a Lumos spell. Further use of the Lumos spell is that it can be effective against spectral beasts such as ghosts and trashes. It's beautiful. There we go.
Wow, the Lumos spell. Maybe I could use this to find my way out.
Lumos!
A challenge shield.
Lumos!
Oh no.
Lumos!
Just fucking go. Like, should we go to that other store behind us instead? Gimme. Shouldn't a flashlight do the same thing? Look! This is magic! It's like carrying around a single stick that does everything you need it to do. You were gonna go get a flu shot along with your doggo's meds today, but the pharmacy autofill fucked up and wasn't gonna have it ready till
famously abducted by pixies while on holiday in court.
A pumpkin pasty.
Pumpkin pasty.
Lumos!
We have smoke. Not allowed to pick up any birdie bots. No more taste testing allowed. You don't learn spells in class. You find them randomly about the school. I didn't find them randomly about the school. We were sent in here to our own deaths where we found it. Okay, so it lasts longer if you charge it. And if you just hold down the charge, he just casts it. And if you don't have it held down, you're just gonna find something to kill you. Wait, why do I have extra life now? Does Harry have extra hit points for some reason? That I didn't see how he got it? I mean, we have this over here. Is it a pumpkin pasty?
A cauldron cake.
Oh, it's a cauldron cake. What's a pasty? Why isn't it pastry? Yeah. I mean, because they're British. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have pasties as well. Pasties, pastiffies. Like, this does not last long. You need to learn how to hold your spells, Harry. This constant pushing action. He's a lot more efficient than early Laura. That or he's planning a sex party. Stop it! It is.
Lumos!
Cast Lumos spells and it's gone.
Lumos!
Does jumping ruin it? I think jumping ruins it.
Lumos!
What opened that I did not see?
Lumos!
This one. Now look at all these jelly beans we can't get.
Lumos!
I'm so glad.
Lumos!
We have to go on this side now. Oh no, ghosts! Yeah, seriously, Harry is like. Keep in mind that Harry is a freaking child in this. We don't need sex jokes going on. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. These things are like... I will say out of all the Harry Potter games, this one definitely feels relatively challenging, but a fair sort of challenging.
A challenge shield. A cauldron cake.
It's a cauldron cake. And then that opens up that. You would have been scared shitless of those as a kid. Yeah. This one definitely is probably like the scarier out of all of them in general. But I mean, everyone who played any of the Harry Potter games always got scared by some of the monsters. Because apparently the imps or whatever ended up scaring most people from the sound of it. Because most people who've popped in during the streams when I've been doing any of them, including the PC ones, they've all said that there was a certain monster that scared them as a kid. That's the Lumos Gargoyle? I mean, similar concept as the PC, except instead of casting at it, I think I just go up to it. Yeah. You played the PS1 version. The PS1 version's like nightmare fuel sometimes, though. Voldemort at the end was nightmare fuel, and then those like suits of armor coming after you. Dear God. I don't know how anyone managed to deal with those. You don't remember ever being scared, but you played horror games much earlier than you should have. I mean, I wasn't a child when I played the Harry Potter games. So.
A cauldron cake.
I was at least, what, in my year, like 20 or so. So like they never scared me. But I mean, there were they were. I remember thinking, oh wow, these are fun. I like Harry Potter, that's why I'm getting them. But these are definitely meant for kids. But looking back at it, I can definitely see certain ones that are just like the PC one. I remember thinking, oh, this is so easy. But playing it again, it might have been easy, but it wasn't as easy as I remembered it. See what I mean about the game? Though I knew the GameCube version was going to be decently well done.
Shield.
Like this feels like the most fair, most well thought out one. But again, at the same time, this one had the benefit of other Sorcerer Stone games had come out already, and they had already made the Chamber of Secrets game by the time that they made this one. So this one almost had a weird unfair advantage. At least 20 years on you. Shut up! I mean, yes. Oh, I don't want to end it yet. Oh. Guess there's nothing to do but end it. Just not last long. So the big question is there anything in this room or the second room that Lumos was meant to be used for? Because you don't have Lumos by the time you enter these. But I don't want to go back all the way through it. GameCube kind of had quite a few games you wish you had one. I bought a bunch of the GameCube games and gave them to a friend who was able to play them because he had a GameCube and I had him hold on to them. I took them all back when I got a Wii.
Good one, Harry. I'll give that a B. That's all for today. Class dismissed.
Oh my god, they're just all moving in place. Poor Neville. He doesn't even look like Neville. It's so fucking weird. Harry's just all on his own. To complete all of your tasks by the end of each day, you'll be able to revisit the spell challenges. You'll be able to revisit the spell challenges. If you don't do it, you're fucked. So you probably need Incendio at some point for that. I don't need them.
Mr. Potter, you should be at your flying lesson now.
I don't want to. I need to get on to control in a bit. But I kind of want to see the flying. I want to see if I'm going to hate flying in this or not. Okay, so what are all of my day's objectives? Just go here. We get an A+ for dealing with all that crap. What crap? So many GameCube games because they were a lot more convincing to buy back then. I had like 3 GameCube games. I think you were 10. I think I had 4 that I got. And I got them with the intention of playing them with my friend. When I finally got a Wii when I was living on my own, I realized, oh wait, it's backwards compatible. I went out and I found a GameCube controller, got myself a memory card, and ended up asking him if he wanted to keep the games still or if I could have them since I had bought them anyways. And he just like shoulder shrugged. He's like, I don't really play them. He's like,
Harry,
take them back, definitely.
I'll show you where the flying lesson is. Follow me.
So I just took them all. But one of them was Wind Waker. So I definitely want Isaac to play Wind Waker on stream at some point. It's one of the few Zelda games he's never played. He has barely touched Wind Waker when I was getting him to play it in the past.
Come on, Harry. Flying class is this way.
Oh no, I loved Wind Waker. I played it all the way through when I got a hold of it. I played it like non-stop. Played Smash a lot. I didn't get Smash for the GameCube, but I did play it with a friend, and I did like the Smash that was on GameCube. It was well done. What was that game, Beyond Good and Evil? You got about 80% through it. I never played Good and Evil. Good and Evil was on the PC. I would have had a copy of it on the PC, and I kept looking at it when it was on the store shelves, and I never got a copy of it. It's available now through GOG, and I think it might be on Steam even, so you can still play it. And you can still get a hold of a legitimate copy of it without a problem. Played through Wind Waker like 4 times. It was your whole childhood. My childhood was original Legend of Zelda. Like, that was the first Zelda that I really, really played, and I played that to death. I've always been a PlayStation girl with tiny dips into Xbox and Switch in between. Yeah, PlayStation's my favorite console. Switch, any of the Nintendo consoles has always been a close second for me, and I've always loved the Nintendo consoles just because Nintendo exclusive games are just like, I love them to death, especially like Zelda series games. So I always usually have my hand on a Nintendo console of some sort, but Xbox, I was also in the gaming scene at the same time as when Microsoft decided they were going to try and do their best to kill off gaming on the PC and force everyone onto the Xbox before they realized they shouldn't do that, and they backpedaled on that whole strategy. It kind of pissed me off towards Xbox. So Xbox has always left a very sour taste in my mouth. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there was a whole point just before the games for Windows Live where they started forcing everyone to have to go to an Xbox page online to find out any information on games for Windows Live. You had to go into the Xbox gaming site online, and then there was a small drop-down menu that you had to navigate through just to get to the Windows games that Microsoft would shove. And anything that was compatible between the Xbox and the Windows, they always tried shoving the Xbox game in your face instead of the Windows game. They never put them both together. Now they put them both together.
Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, Madam Hooch.
Welcome to your first flying lesson. Well, what are you waiting for?
Madam Hooch.
Everyone step up to their broomsticks.
I think Conkers needs to come back. I have no idea if that's ever going to happen. I've only seen bits and pieces of Conkers. Your broom is now configured. If you want to alter the configuration anytime, you can do this by going to... Okay.
You see before you a course comprising enchanted
Oh,
rings.
boy.
What you must do is to fly through as many of these rings as possible in the correct order. Are you ready, Potter?
I feel like no game
Begin.
really ever gets the idea... like, very few games have ever gotten the idea of how to do a flying segment correctly. Oh, God. Reverse, so its normal is old school jet plane.
Missed a ring.
The lack of music is really disconcerting
That's
with
a
this.
few you've missed, Potter.
Shut the hell up, woman. Remember when I could run into her in the PlayStation 1?
Right.
Oh.
Now for the examination, where a grade will be awarded depending on how well you complete the course.
Yeah, where are you? I'm gonna run into you. It's forcing me on a path.
That's a few you've missed, Potter.
I can't turn
Can't
around.
afford to miss many more rings, Potter.
Oh my
Can't
God.
afford to miss many more rings, Potter.
Yeah, so this is a very badly disguised path. Because if you're not noticing, let me try and fly. This is me flying to the right the entire time. Now, if I try to go backwards, it won't. You have to go on this one direction. One direction. Oh my God, that's
a few you've missed, Potter.
We'll climb on this castle one day in Half-Blood Prince.
Can't afford to miss many more rings, Potter.
Just... There's no free flying during the
Can't afford to miss
classes.
many more rings, Potter.
Fucking bullshit.
You can't afford to miss many more rings, Potter.
She's all like, what are you doing?
That was truly dreadful, Mr. Potter. I'm failing you with an F. If you want to try and improve your flying grade, come back and see me here at any time of the day.
No. Do we ever see the woman that is teaching the kids how to fly that you forgot her name again? Madam Hooch? In the future
done,
in Harry
Mr.
Potter's?
Potter.
In the
Round your
books, I
house
think
a few
she's
points
mentioned.
there. Longbottom, your turn.
That's what Longbottom looks like.
Mr. Longbottom.
Mr. She just gave us an F. And Neville, meanwhile, does this.
Oh dear, it's a broken wrist. Come on now, it's all right. Up you get. None of you are to move while I take this boy to the hospital wing. Come on, dear.
I have, like, no interest in the Family Guy game.
Did you see his face? Maybe if the fat lump had given this a squeeze, he would have remembered to fall on his fat backside.
Give it here, Malfoy.
No. I think I'll leave it somewhere for Longbottom to find. How about on the roof? What's the matter, Potter? Bit beyond your reach?
Give it here, Malfoy, or I'll knock you off your broom.
What happens if I don't try?
What's up, Potter? Too slow to catch me?
Bye, Malfoy. Malfoy's not even moving.
Think you can catch me?
Oh my
Come on
God.
then, Potter.
He is. Madam Hooch is all like, you have an F, and Draco's all like, yeah, Potter.
What are you waiting for, Potter? Give up now if you're afraid.
Oh no, this dialogue. I don't have a PS2, just so you know. I've never actually owned a PS2. The only PlayStation I've ever really owned was the PlayStation 4 with Isaac.
What's up, Potter? Too slow to catch
Because
me?
even though we've had, most of the times in the past, I've played a lot of the console games that were console exclusive on other people's systems. But most of the time I always focus on PC gaming. Nintendo systems being the only, like,
what are you waiting
mix
for,
in that,
Potter?
because I had the
Give
Wii.
Up now if you're afraid.
I had the Wii, which allowed me to have the GameCube as backwards compatible. And I had a Game Boy Advance, then I got a DS, and then I got a 3DS, and now we have the Switch.
What's up, Potter? Too slow to catch me?
You just keep on doing this over and over? Just keep flying after him? Am I supposed to do something in particular? Because it didn't tell me anything. I have a feeling I just have to fly and follow him.
What are you waiting for, Potter? Give up now if you're afraid.
Like, if he goes in the same pattern, then there's something I'm doing wrong.
What are you waiting for, Potter?
He's going in the same pattern.
If you're afraid.
What is he doing? I'm holding down the A button.
What's up, Potter? Too slow
Memorize
to
the
catch
path
me?
and cut him off ahead? Oh.
What are you waiting for, Potter? Give up now if you're afraid.
There we go. I didn't know it was a little bit more free-flying. The thing is, it doesn't really tell you what to do. So you don't exactly know to do that necessarily.
Don't think this is the last of it, Potter. I'd take you on any time on my own. Tonight, if you want. Wizard's Duel? What's the matter? Never heard of a Wizard's Duel?
Of course he has. I'm his second.
Meet me tonight on the 4th floor. Ones only. No contact.
You're first years. You're 11 years old. You don't learn about this until the second game. Chamber of Secrets. They're all like, no, fuck this.
Dear Harry, would you like to come and have a cup of tea with me this afternoon? I want to hear all about your first day, Hagrid.
Hagrid's bound to be in his hut. Come on, Harry, follow me.
Let's go tell him how a Slytherin wants to kill us tonight. He'll be all like, oh, Harry, no Slytherin wants to kill you. I don't know what you're talking about. And that's exactly what he sounds like.
Flipendo!
I'm gonna jump off this. Harry gets knocked off the ledge. You can make it climb back up by pushing the control stick. You can also drop to the floor if you press the A button. Okay. Damn it, he can't follow the floor. Just jump. You're done with life. I'm impressed that you could actually fall off the bridge. Okay. Don't know where we're going.
Welcome back.
Tundra Bees, thank you for the resub. 21 months, holy crap. Hi and welcome and thank you. The grounds are so... Do you think there's a spell for, like, mowing the lawn, or do you think Filch just has to go and do it? They don't use lawn mowers, so how are they keeping the lawn in such good check? Wand magic. Okay. So Hogwarts is really explorable. Help, your cat has moved up onto your ribs. Magic goats.
Luma!
This looks different. This section of the wall looks different. Like, I'm used to the PlayStation 1. It's all like, click buttons, it'll flip. Harry, where are you going? He's all like, I don't know. Well, this was great. I'm so glad. It's your only inventory. Fucking hell. Oh, wait. There's a door right there. I was looking at the big door. There's a door in the door. Sorry. can't use it. Never mind. I'm in the wrong area. Oh, Hagrid has to eat something scythe. Oh, this is the GameCube version. How different is the GameCube version? This is the GameCube version. GameCube version is identical to the GameCube version is identical to the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox version. PlayStation 1 version is entirely different. Same with the Game Boy Color is different. Game Boy Advance is its own unique game. PC is its own unique game. They have like 5 different Harry Potter games with Sorcerer's Stone. And I think that whittles down to like 4, I want to say. No, I think there's still 5 different versions for Chamber of Secrets, and then I think you get 4 versions for Prisoner of Azkaban, 4 or 3. And then Goblet of Fire is the point when a lot of the games just start being the same. Are we just following Hedwig? It's the whole point in Hedwig just to be all like, follow this way. Oh my god, it's herbology. Oh my god, it's Ogret's Ot. So I can't help but mention that this is really big grounds with a huge castle. Hagrid lives in this tiny ass little shack. Ron's all over here by himself. Hagrid eats the grass all cow-like.
Make yourselves at home.
I need to switch.
This is Ron.
Another Weasley, eh? I spent half my life chasing your twin brothers away from the forest.
Hey Ron, somebody broke into Gringotts. Listen. Believed to be the work of dark wizards or witches unknown, Gringotts goblins, while acknowledging the breach, insist nothing was taken. The vault in question, number 713, had been emptied earlier that very same day. That's odd. That's the vault that Hagrid and I went to.
Like,
Hagrid,
no mention of
I
that
need to get
earlier.
some ingredients for potions class. Do you know a good place to find plants in the school grounds?
I have a lot of strange things growing out near my garden. You're welcome to go take a look. Be careful, mind. Wouldn't go wandering round at night.
Oh,
Then
Hagrid's
again,
adorable.
there's some pretty fearful things in here during the day.
I want to stick him in a cup of hot cocoa and watch him melt.
There you go. Be careful, Harry.
I feel like I'm being handheld where to go.